and he said he's not going to stop searching until he find me.
So why you don't tell him?
Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks. Welcome to the big talks. Yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? Back again with another podcast video. And yeah, I know y'all tired of us saying we back again, and we already told y'all the season is over, but you know, things happen.
Like we never left.
Stay away from you guys.
I know, right?
Connect.
But we're back again, and we have two special guests. We'll get to them shortly, but of course, we're gonna start. Let's start with Mandisa. Leah, you've been starting a lot.
She has,
Okay.
and I appreciate that. Hey guys, my name is Mandisa Smith on Facebook and Mandisa Fayola on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. Make sure you go and follow.
And Leah.
Hello, it's Leah Anise. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Clubhouse at It's Leah Anise.
Hello. Wow, let's plug that in.
Yes, I always forget about Clubhouse.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Mandisa
That is
Fayola is
true.
part of Clubhouse as well.
I know you was coming back.
You gotta
again.
add that to
No, I
your
had to-
laundry list
I had to
of
spin
accounts.
back because you're disrespectful. This is the problem I have with you.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. And our two special guests, listen, guys. These two ladies have a podcast. I'll let them introduce themselves, but just know if you're not subscribed or watch or listen to Net's chat, you're missing out. That
Definitely big time.
big time. Like it's not a podcast that it's not interesting. Like you can't just turn it on and turn it off. It keeps it, and they talk about just guys introduce yourselves. I don't know who wants to go first.
Next. Do you want to go first or should I go?
You can go.
Okay. All right, guys. My name is Denille Rene. I am a half of Net's Chat podcast. I am the eccentric co-host of the podcast. I am also a YouTuber. So you can check me out on Net's Chat. You can also check me out on YouTube at XOXO Denille Rene, which is, it's like the madness just by myself. If you want to see double the madness, it's definitely Net's Chat podcast.
It's powerful.
And of course, Net.
Hey guys, so my name is Nets. You can follow me on Instagram at NetsJenna. My YouTube name, like my personal YouTube, is also NetsJenna. I'm the darker half of Nets Chat podcast. I'm always angry, always ready to argue, always just saying some very dark stuff. And you can also follow me on Clubhouse at NetsJenna. And if you want to reach me on Twitter, it's RichBadNets.
Yeah, love the Twitter handle.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
The authentic one. I don't know how to feel about all of this.
Okay, and then there's me, yours truly, Brief Bombshell on IG and on Twitter and on Clubhouse, like you said, all of them. But of course, the most important handle is this podcast, Big Talks Podcast, on every social media platform. And guys, subscribe. Like, duh. Why aren't you a part of the fam? I don't get it. You're watching, you're commenting, you're liking. Subscribe.
The next step, man.
And then, like Mandisa said, click the bell. The bell is your friend.
To the finger,
Can we give them
And
a
then-
few seconds?
a little bell.
You know what? I guess I don't have anything to sip. I guess Mandisa could take a sip while they subscribe. Yeah.
I also have something to say.
Oh, it was just me.
It's only you.
And okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. You know better than that.
Okay. Okay, now that you all are subscribed, let's get into the episode. So, Denille and Nets. Now, like you guys said, you both are on the podcast together. You both have separate YouTube channels, which is amazing. I don't miss an episode, always there. But the podcast, how did that come about? How did Nets Chat come about?
Okay, so how it came about is I think it was 2018. One of my friends had me as a guest on her podcast. And I was just talking and her episode did really well. People really loved it. And she was saying to me that I should do a podcast for myself. And I'm like, why? She's like, because you're really good. And I'm like, that's true. I love talk. So I feel like this can work out for me. So I started it up that same, like a month later. And then, so, wait, sorry. Yeah, so, and then it, I wasn't really like focused, wasn't really into it as much. I did like 3 episodes and then I just stopped until I went on another podcast, the Bamcast, who's also a producer currently as a guest. And he was like, you have to start up back next chat. Like, no questions about it. And he just took me to his studio one day and said, start recording. And then he was my first guest. And it has been next chat ever since.
Oh, wow. She was your first guest, and like she never left.
Yeah.
No.
So you're the guest that never leaves.
So,
Right?
Denille, how was
What
that
can't I
when
think?
how was that when Netania came to you and was like, girl, you gotta be a part of the podcast, you gotta stay. How did that come about?
I mean, at first, honestly, I was nervous about it. I say all the
You
time that this was
nervous?
like my first. Yeah, next chat was like my first time like putting myself out. Before I had like a food blog and a travel blog, but it was just all about the places I was going and the content I was creating. I was never really at the forefront. Next chat was like my first time being at the forefront of something, so I was very nervous about it. And I asked friends for advice, like, should I take this leap of faith or whatever? And people are like, just give it a try, you never know. And I did, and I can definitely say I 100% don't regret it. It was one of my better moves of my lifetime. So yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I think when I first realized that y'all two were my friends in my head was when I watched the episode. I watched the episode when Netania said that she had lied to her daddy and he made her eat callaloo.
Oh God.
And because I think you told him that your blood was low or something, and then it was Denille when she fell off the bike. I was like, why are these girls so funny? Why did I not find out about them earlier? But yeah.
No,
That's
that
like
was a memorable episode. Like, trust me, that callaloo still haunts me. I can't even eat callaloo right now.
I
Did
thought
you
about that
ever-
episode up to yesterday.
Did you
Up
ever
to today, I
tell
was
your
thinking
dad about
about
it?
No, I haven't told him the truth. I don't think he's ready for it. I'll tell him one day, maybe on a YouTube video, but I don't know. So him and put us no say. I just say go.
Wow.
That is quite interesting. Do your fathers watch your channels?
My dad doesn't. He knows I'm on YouTube, but he knows I have 2 channels, but he doesn't know the name. So he's like been searching for them, and he every day him come and he's like, I can't find you on YouTube, and you're not telling me the name. And I'm like, I'm really not. And he said he's not gonna stop searching until he find me.
So why you don't tell him?
I don't want my dad to see me talking about all sort of stuff on my channel. Like
Oh,
I
he
feel the
will
same
drop
way.
and I don't want
Right.
I care. My daddy did this.
Your
My
daddy,
daddy
your
just
daddy is
precious me.
liberal.
Yeah, my daddy. I ain't steal it. I ain't steal
What
it.
about you? What about you, Denille? Your daddy watches your channel?
I ask him kindly not to participate in those things. I tell him it's an adult channel, and maybe
So
when he's
polite.
older, he'll be able to appreciate content. But right now, he's a kid, so he should not be watching those lewd things. And he
Right.
listens because he
Older.
doesn't want to be traumatized. Because I'm like, that day over there is nasty, nothing good, not over there. So,
Yeah.
so my dad's friends, they watch me religiously, and
Oh,
they love the carelessness, them love the outsiderness, and they're always filling him in on what's going on in my life. Like,
No.
they watch everything. Like, even mother, they call, I was like, some of my friends, they should see a Christmas tree. And I'm like, why should we watch that? Like, oh, it's so extra. So
Wow.
extra.
Is there anybody who you guys still want to have as a guest on the podcast?
Not specifically. No, I can't think of one person. No, I mean probably like Michelle Obama, but
Period.
I'm with you on manifest that. Manifest that. I'm for that. Okay, so it wouldn't be fair not to have you guys here and get your opinion on stuff because you guys have the best opinions on everything. So the topic we want to get into today is red flags in relationships. How do you spot them? What are they? What were you guys' experience with them? Like, I just want to know everything.
Where do we start?
okay.
What's the first red flag? Like, what's the first? And now, see, hold on. We have red flags, and we pretend like we don't see them. So I want.
Oh, that's me.
Oh,
That's you.
No, I need to see red in caps, or it ain't a red flag. Like, I need to
You
see
need red
everything
lights.
burn down.
the Holy Spirit needs to
I
stop
need
you
like
there.
I need like a neon sign, a police officer, some balloons.
Jesus to come down and take
Maybe
like,
Jesus
listen.
could take a time off to come tell me. Yeah, especially when I'm looking good. When I have no sense, don't.
Said every girl ever in life.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just need, but the flag just need to look a little bit red. It could all be blue. Once I think it's red, please.
Yeah, Netania have more sense than me in that department, definitely. She can take a hint. Me, moi. If we get a sign and God said, here is the sign, me, put it in caps. That in a sign, put it in caps. Is it serious? Put it in caps, God. Mm-hmm.
And have it written across the
I'm not
sky.
quite sure what you're saying to me.
Right.
God damn, this is not a good question for you. You
No.
don't see
Let me
them.
tell you, like, there are red flags that I can definitely say are ones that not even me can ignore. Like, not even me, who is so oblivious to everything in life, can ignore these red flags. First of all, I hate men who are like in the initial stages of talking to you, asking you for money. That is a red flag for me, because
Whoa.
if you've known me for 5 minutes and you want $50, I am concerned. It's giving the girls no, because men,
Yeah.
like actual men, don't like asking women for money, right? Like the actual ones, they don't like asking for help. They don't like asking women for things. When a man who has known you for 5 minutes wants to borrow 10 grand till month end, that is a red flag.
That's the flag that you see.
Okay.
That's a big down flag.
You don't see the other ones, but it's this one.
I don't see the other ones, girl, but this one, I be seeing that.
I understand.
I don't like
I understand.
Because it's not like you don't want to help somebody out, but if from just knowing me for 5 minutes,
no,
you feel so inclined. No, man, no,
Right.
I don't like that.
You're comfortable.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just know me, like,
You ain't even smelled
it
my
easy.
vagina yet, but you're comfed to
and
ask
you want
me.
10 grand to month end? No. No.
Understand? I had one of those.
Really?
I think everybody has, which is heartbreaking.
One of those.
That's true. I think a red flag for me though is someone who's too clingy. That might just be me, but I can't take a clingy person.
Yes.
So like the constant, where are you? What you doing? Uh, who's with you? This and that, and don't let it be one of those people who like proof. So if I say I round the corner or up the road, you need a picture.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
never
I've
giving into
experienced
that.
one of them.
I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
What? The
I'm gonna
worst.
like that.
I had a friend.
Why you need a picture
They the worst.
though? Is it
Because
for investigation? Is it an open case? No.
yeah, because you know, in their head, I'm always cheating. I never work. I never eat. I never sleep. I just always looking for man. So I can't be to the shop. I have to be with a man. So he needs proof.
Wow.
So definitely clinginess is a
The
red
first red
flag.
flag for everything. The first red flag for everything is that the man is a man. You can't forget it.
Number one, Netania with the gems.
Facts.
Number
Facts.
one,
That
he's
is
a
the first
man.
red flag.
That a man
He
is a
didn't
man?
start
Most
with
important one. Yes,
This
the
is
first red flag.
this right here is powerful.
Not, yeah, that needs to
see.
be written in a Bible.
This is good
Yeah,
Bible, ma'am.
that's honestly
Yeah.
the first red flag.
No,
My
it is
God.
mine for
Bible of
too. Like
nature.
I'm very skeptical about men in general. So
Just
it's like when
existing.
they're like, "Oh, hey, girl, you look good." I'm like, "What you be talking to me for? I don't want any of this. Please leave me alone." Like it's so crazy. And then
So that's how do you date
if they
then?
move past, I don't.
That's a struggle. No, sir.
What?
No,
No,
like,
dating in Jamaica
oh
is a
God.
struggle for me, so I avoid it.
This is powerful.
It's
So
hard.
I need to know the
a
rest.
guy, yeah, like a guy just have to be lucky, like that you're interested.
Gotta
That's
come
one lucky
correct.
man.
I don't want them to be interested in me in any way, shape, or form. I'd like them to
Oh, that right there is rude, ma'am.
Can't,
I
I
am
can't,
with you.
I can't wait to meet you because I want to talk to you in person.
I listen.
I need to know. I need in-depth information.
No, the thing is, Jamaican men are so of poor character that,
Or
like, they're so bad that you just really want to. I mean, my man, nice, like, no cap. Like, my boyfriend is very sweet, very nice. He really escaped the shackles of
Mhm.
Jamaican men that I have placed on myself. But outside of that, there's no good man in Jamaica. They're all deplorable. I'm not even capping. So I just say to all Jamaicans and
a
even like
message,
Bahamians wanting to date, don't.
a message, a queen. I stand so hard. Like,
This is a lot for
that's
me.
it, girl. That's it.
So basically, I need to just start over.
To start over, just
Yeah,
Start back at one,
sorry.
honey.
Sorry to spring this on you, but you just need to come again.
Wow, interesting. Leah, I feel like you have a good red flag because you always got a good story.
Um, the first red flag I would say is when you're lying for just about anything, like the smallest little thing you're lying for, that's a red flag for me. Because if you lie about having tuna for lunch and you really had noodles, you could lie about anything.
True.
Another thing, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a huge red flag, but I've canceled a date because of this. If you endorse anything of future, you posting his memes, glorifying toxic culture, I am going to block you. That is a red flag. I can't take it. I can't take it. I've literally canceled a date. Like, okay, he asked me out to dinner. We agreed. A couple minutes later, he posts on his WhatsApp status something with Future, and it says, "You said I was toxic, but you liked it though." Oh no, no, sweetie.
No, no, go. No, I ain't going. That is
Take
not
me
my
there.
date. Not my date. No, ma'am. No, sir.
Leah,
Not me.
so okay, so what if a guy pick you up and he playing Future in the car?
No, I'm for changes.
Yeah,
No,
you have to
my
change
child
the
is
channel.
sick.
We have to talk before we
I
pull
gotta
off.
go.
We have to talk.
Mm-mm. No, I gotta go.
See why I have
Leah,
to
I
drive
don't.
to my own date because I can't be stuck with no man.
Girl, that's why they always say have your taxi money. Cause girl,
No, sweetie, I have my car.
You don't
I'm,
need
I'm
stuff with
hopping
a
in that,
man. Mm-mm.
and I go where I
Don't
need
want
to
to
go.
Ooh,
man,
a red flag that I also have. Men that seem to have, like, I'm sorry, issues with your mom, because if you can hate the first woman that you had to interact with, I'm a little nervous. And those men always come like all the parts broke off, and it's like them want to always cause some sort of mess in your life because they have issues with their mama and they're projecting on you. So I always listen to how a boy speaks about his mom, and
Very true.
says like negative things about his mom, like I'm like, okay, so you're a no. Just making note in my
Yeah, sure.
journal. Yeah, if you hate your mom, I'm not okay, because that usually affects how you see women or treat women in general. Like there
yeah,
are a few cases, but like I've dated a guy that had to like go to therapy because of how he felt about his mom, and like he reached
wow.
out where the therapist was, okay, I can't help you. You need a new therapist, and I'm just like, what? I can't help you either, because if your therapist is giving you up to another therapist, and I'm not the therapist, this relationship is giving me no. Yeah, so I'm always looking out for that no.
Big
I'm just
no.
listening, like, what you say about your mama? Yeah,
That's true. That's true. 'Cause that will determine how you
trust.
treat you.
A red flag for me
Yeah.
is like the ability to not set boundaries, like with other people in your life. It's that's a huge one, because
Um,
why your female friend feel like say she must say certain things to you and do certain things even I'm around, and you're just laughing with her. Like, why you can't say, not the time or place, girl,
Right.
stay over there. Me and my girlfriend is over
settle
here.
down.
Even with their mom
Listen.
as well, because some man mother bright, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Next
So speaking on that though, so
time, I
y'all
don't
feel
go
like
there.
if y'all feel like if a guy picks you up and his mother or female friend or friend, whoever, don't go in the back seat, is that a red flag?
Girl, that happened to me before. That happened to me before. Oh my gosh. And I stayed in the back seat. Dumb me. Big dumb me. Oh my goodness. I stayed in the back seat, and then we went out to eat. She was there. And then when we went back to the car, she was
Who
like,
is
oh yeah,
she?
she was the best friend. I later found out that she had a crush on him, obviously.
You
But
later
yeah,
find out what?
I later found out that she had a crush on him. But in my defense, I wasn't really into him. So it's fine. But
This is a movie.
Yeah. Right.
a big show, this girl. Oh,
It's giving the girls Carib. I'm not loving this.
yeah, it's not my
I don't
proudest
know, like
moment.
generally I'm not really fussy about the front seat thing, because the entire car will reach at the same time. However, if you come to pick me up and you're taking me on a date, furthermore, me or your friend not going on no date. That's a no. We're
Right.
not going nowhere together. That's not my friend. So that's the first flag for me. Is she your chaperone? Is it crack cocaine? I'm not doing that. But let's say I'm doing it. Let's pretend. and y'all pull up at my house, I'm assuming that she in herself should want to move. So it's not a matter of him saying it or me saying it, but it's her saying, since it's her date and I'm really just the chaperone because I must that, let me go as the chaperone to the park.
Right.
I'm not loving that. Two, if it says like, mom, I'm not gonna fuss with your mom about a seat. As I said, the whole car is getting there at the same time. However, if your mama is feisty, I'm gonna be feisty back because that's not my mama. So tell your mama don't try me because I'm not the one. So if your mama trying me, I'm trying her. We're going to court. So don't do that. I don't do feisty mamas. I'm very polite generally, but if you try me, I will try you back, and we'll just go to court and call it a day. Yeah, it's just how these things are handled. Just
calmly, like
Right.
this is something that we always say. We're just gonna fucking go to court.
Because if you want me to go back and forth with you, must be in a courtroom. No, like for real. It's just how these things are handled. You know what I'm saying? There's a wrong and a right way to doing something. Everything doesn't have to be an argument, but see, she like it. That's too much for me. Me not go on a 3-way date unless we're looking for a couple. Like, unless we were all dating, then why else would she need to be there? Why? Why would she need to be there?
I agree with Denille. In terms of like the front seat, back seat thing is not really an issue for me, but not the triple date because I don't consider that a date, to be honest. It's just us partying. If you want to party with your friend,
It's a par.
you just say that, right? But yeah, everybody in the car go the same place. We don't really need to. Yeah, we don't really need to argue. I'm gonna have it so mad because his mother or his best friend in the front seat, like, let's jump on the back. I have more space.
Yeah, it's just their approach.
We can cook up my big foot. Yeah, we can sprawl out everything.
More space. More space. I don't know. Like y'all say, if it's his mother, it's okay. But I can't, like Denille said, why a friend with, why is she even there if we going out on a date? Like, I don't know.
Now, the only way I could see her being there is if you was on your way dropping her somewhere.
Right.
On your way down. She probably didn't have a ride. So she on your way down, you just dropping her off and then we going about our business. She just needed a ride. I
can't understand anything at all. Nothing that some can't understand.
Don't sound bossy. Period.
I've never had to deal with a situation like that. Huh?
I was just wondering, what do you do on a 3-way date? Do you guys all talk and like share an appetizer? What's the plan?
No. I've never been on a 3-way date. Anytime that I've been, okay, so for instance, my ex, he picked me up before with his mom in the car. His mom moved. I was like, oh no, sit in the front. I just catching a ride and da da da. So it was never a thing where I had to really, you know, ain't no 3-way date happening. There was a time when the guy who I was talking to brought his friend along. His friend being another guy. And I was like, I stopped right there because I'm like, I stopped to the car and I was like,
when you can get up.
Not even when you can get up, why are you in the car? Who are you? What are you doing? What did we didn't discuss? I ended up not going on a date. Because I was like,
I love your energy, by the way.
Thank you. I ended up not going because I was like, when he came out of the car, I was like, what's happening? What's going on? I needed to know all the facts, all the details before I in the car. I need to know because you didn't message me this. If you had messaged me this before I came outside dressed, I would have had a better response and a better attitude. But I was there and I really can't hide my feelings sometimes. So I'm like, all right, come here right quick. I'm gonna tell you something. So when he came out of the car, I was like, what the fuck's happening? You know, just keeping a smile. And he was like, oh, well, you know, he going with us and that. I was like, okay, so you guys can go. So Plain and simple. You guys can go.
Yeah.
We can go at another time. I mean, it was null and void after that because he became oblique in my phone. He wasn't even blocked. He just was deleted. So my picture just didn't show up. And he thought he was blocked. It was finished after that. I mean, don't call me, don't text me, don't nothing. You disrespectful.
It's the boundaries for me.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
right.
very quick and fast.
Disrespectful. How you
Okay.
bringing him on the date that you decided to come and ask me about?
That's
Like,
what
we
you
can have a
call.
threesome, like we could be pulling train afterwards. I didn't sign up for that nigga tech. I probably signed up for yours and yours only.
Wasn't this a date?
It was a date, but who knows? It might have gone into
Who
something
knows what they were
afterwards.
thinking and planning? And
Right.
You understand? I might have want to give him some head on the ride.
Oh,
You decided to bring another nigga along. That's not gonna work. So the little freaky
over.
thing I had in my head can't work no more.
I'm sorry.
I was relieved. I heard that he had a small penis anyway. Moving right along.
How
He
did you
does
hear
double
that?
it.
This is a lot for me.
How did you hear that? Where did you
Oh,
get this information?
One of my other friends started dating him, and when they had sex, she told me all about it.
Your
Oh,
friend.
Yeah.
But the thing
oh,
is,
man.
a little
having
shrimp emoji.
having a
Hmm.
small penis don't mean you can't use it though. So
But
I'm
he didn't
wondering,
know how to
like,
use it. He didn't
Yo,
know.
oh,
Netania is
It
always
was that.
advocating for these people.
I've
Right.
They must
I've
they
had
have an
a small
ambassador.
one.
Like,
Yeah, he didn't. It wasn't anything to talk about. It wasn't ranting and raving. She didn't write a book on it. So
you dodged the bullet.
Wow.
yeah,
This is powerful.
yeah.
This is powerful.
It's powerful.
But I do feel like if a guy picks you up and his friend don't offer to go in the back, I feel like that is what you call liking man.
That is like him, man. You are gay.
Now, now, Denille and Netania, I don't know if y'all do it over there, but over here, for us, it's the difference between being gay and liking man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right. So that is called
Like
Yes.
liking man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You would
But
sit on the
another
side.
red flag I think that a lot of people overlook is if you dating a guy who asks you to grow out your natural hair. I just said no.
Because how long you knew about women's hair care?
Like if a guy meets you and your hair is like perm and he asks you, he's like, babe, you should go natural. Any of that nigga who tell you
Oh,
like
I
don't wear
have more
nails.
story time on that.
Right. If they saying don't wear nails, I like you without makeup, don't wear nails, you should wear your natural hair. That's a walking red flag.
He can go buy a dog because
Thank you.
I may not do none of them something there. I
Okay.
don't love you.
Because while you have me home looking like the last maid on the help, you running after these hoes who got the 4 bundles with the long nails.
Exactly.
got
They're
on the
looking those
makeup.
girls.
Ain't nothing happening, boo.
But are you them one clown or cause them no want the more man look you? So them want you to be
Yeah.
a real.
Yeah.
2 minutes upon that and me say man in a bungalow, you not go flap my thing and me can't get no man. So
Period.
Yeah, cause you're a young fresh girl. Can't make the man all a bit thing,
nah,
girl.
me can't get no man. So get thee behind me, Satan.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Listen, those kind of men, they be like cult leaders. I telling you, they be like trying to form a cult.
Cult leader.
Yeah, I need to send you a link to my story time about that because that's a story and a half. Okay. I went up in something
Listen.
like that. A man made me cut off all of my hair. I went bald, but I can't even go into that. I will send you the
Denille,
link
what?
to that.
What you mean you can't go into that? I need to hear the story.
She did a story time on it. She said,
Oh, okay.
we're gonna have to put that in the description box and everybody who ain't watching gotta watch it.
Wow.
My mom cried. Looking back, I should have cried too, but my mama cried. She said, what's wrong with you? No, it was. I'll send y'all the link. Trust me, that was crazy. Okay, nuts. That man was a red flag. Just his existence, just him as a being,
As a
he was
being.
the flag.
He
And
is
I
living
did
up
not,
that flag.
I did not see that till like a
What
year
was
and change after. Okay.
what was his sign, Denille?
Oh, girl, he was a Scorpio. If you're a
That
Scorpio,
explains
that's the
everything.
flag.
Oh, oh my God.
Scorpios,
No.
Scorpios,
Scorpio, that's the flag.
Scorpios and
Okay.
Libras. There's leaders of the flag.
Sweetie,
The whole
ain't nobody
country.
worse. Nobody worse than Sagittarius. man.
Seriously. Libra.
I'm sorry, like coming from someone that like Virgo men have like plagued and ruined me for my entire existence, I'd like to have a word. I hate
Wait,
Virgo men.
Denille, if we're gonna talk
I
about
hate
I don't
Virgos
even
in
want a
general.
Virgo friend.
let's talk about Taurus men though. Taurus man no good.
Yes.
Oh, I
Amen.
never had a Taurus
Hallelujah.
I
man.
don't.
I am glad someone said it. Taurus
I never
men
had a
are
Taurus
utter
man.
trash.
Really?
Trash. I don't
Taurus
care
man.
about the stability. That's all BS.
No, I know. I'm a Taurus,
Like,
but
Taurus men
The
are
Taurus
problematic.
men?
No, my boyfriend is a Taurus, but I've dated others that have really ruined me. No, like honestly, pray me up. But no, my boyfriend is a Taurus. Like, pray me up. But I've dated other Tauruses before that made me really like look back on my life like, why? How am I here? What is going on? Why is this man doing this to me? Like, seriously, had me in a trance,
Mm.
3-year trance, okay? That's
I think there's
evil. I hate
factors
Wow.
over
them.
there, to be
And
honest.
that's my TED talk.
Leah,
To
I'm
be
sorry.
You think
honest.
That-
you think
Said what I said.
Leah, you say Taurus man is practice Obel?
I believe so. I believe so. I believe so.
You know, I'm a female, so I'm not gonna feel any way about this. I must admit.
Yeah,
though-
no, it's not you. It's
No,
them.
no, I must admit that Taurus, if Taurus men are anything like who I was, I understand.
No, like,
Confessions.
right.
And Virgo men, I have my husband's Virgo. They are all for us. They all for the Taurus women. So
Yeah,
don't
y'all
worry
let's go
about it.
together well.
Don't worry about it, baby. Don't
That
man.
was the wrong sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
It's clear now.
Yeah.
Them Virgo relationships,
No, I understand.
Virgo man that used to like time me to go home. Like he would like time when I got home, like check what time, and he's like, okay, if you got home like 2 minutes later, he's like, when did you stop? Who did you talk to?
2 minutes.
He would search my phone every single day.
Oh no.
Searching
Okay.
searching phones is definitely a red flag too.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
That
Or peeping over.
like that's like the last red flag. Like
Yeah.
I actually
Let's
had,
throw that in there.
I actually had an ex-boyfriend. While I would go sleep, he would take the SIM card out of my phone and put it in his to see if he can check my messages. And then when he puts it back, how I would know is when he puts it back wrong. Stupid.
Leah. Okay, so what was the conversation like when you confronted him about it?
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Of course.
We pull a Shaggy?
That was a Libra.
It wasn't me.
I tell you them Libras. Let me
He swear up and down he ain't touch my phone. But when I go on sleep, I mean the phone was working fine. The SIM card was you mean to tell me it magically just flipped over while I was sleeping?
these imbalanced mother. God damn my ass.
That actually brings me into my next red flag, which is when somebody doesn't want you, like they don't support you really, they don't want you to move forward in life. That same guy, I aspire to, go to college, get a degree, and he didn't want me to. Like, he fought that. Like, he did not want me to go to college, because what he watched on TV, according to American Pie, college is just one big orgy. So he doesn't want me to go to college. And when I did go to college, he hacked my Facebook. It was a lot
girl.
of drama. Yes. I had to switch Facebook
Good
accounts.
evening.
Listen.
Leah, you didn't know how to
She
fight
the
it.
best.
I need to know, Leah, did you not know how to fight? You never was stupid? You wasn't crazy, eh?
No, sadly, towards the end of the relationship, that's when I did most of my fighting. And now I'm trying to tone down my anger.
No, I just need to
Give
know
your
if
life
you,
to the Lord.
I need to know if you was stupid, because if it was an introduction that I always used to give my niggas was, listen, yeah, I studied pathology. That's the art of cutting open dead bodies. Know that I know this. Like, they didn't know from the get-go that I was stupid, making me doing dumbness, hacking my face.
No.
Leah, you needed me to be a friend way earlier than this.
Yeah, I don't even understand how I end up with him, but you live and you
I
learn.
don't know.
We've all been there. sis.
That is. So Leah, what he was doing on your Facebook?
Oh, he would like look at my he carried this trend from college, maybe like towards the end of the relationship. So he would go in my Facebook and he would look at my conversations, and like, say I said something that was supposed to be taken as a joke. He would take that and he would run with that. And he would like blow it out of proportion, and it'll be like a big row, and then I'm in a bad mood. I can't have a good time. I'm in a whole different country. It was a lot. It was a lot. Even times when I would go out, sometimes I would lie about where I was.
Okay, see,
And
now the truth is coming out.
No. This wasn't the trend, but after a while, when you're dealing with someone stupid, I mean, you can't tell him everything. So I would say that I'm going out with this person. He would go on my Facebook. He would have a conversation.
No.
To be
So
me.
Right.
Pretending to be me.
No, man.
And he would figure out that I was not out.
No, man.
Leah, I am speechless. That is a lot.
He is engaged now. I'm just happy that he is off the market. And I'm just so grateful.
He
to
should
God
be
for
off the
that.
market by himself, not with somebody else.
Right?
Right.
That is true.
It's gonna make that girl life miserable. Wow.
Once it
He's
in
probably
me.
going through it right now.
Right. She probably is. Well, that was a lot.
My
Leah.
days of searching phones are over. Like, I did it once, and I swear I was terminally depressed after. So I know I will not be searching any more phones in this
Did you lose
lifetime.
weight?
I lost my weight, my appetite, lost the water from my eyes, everything. It was a disaster. Like, I had a girl come on my channel and she was talking about the time that she searched the phone, and she said she'd search the word love because she expected to see that, I love Daniel, or, I love my girlfriend so much. And when she typed in love in his messages, she found a message pop up where he was saying in a group chat that he has never been in love before.
Wow.
Listen, damn group chat is the worst.
The worst.
That's why they would do have group chats.
That's why I must know the man who have more than like 2 friends, so them can like barely make a group chat together.
Or a man who barely have internet on his phone, so him
Yeah,
text
yeah.
nobody.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
chat. The little microphone.
Yes.
I like them kind.
A man when I have social media. them
Ooh.
some of them
I
they
was
be like,
yeah. I like no social media, no Instagram, no. If it's a Facebook, it's an old Facebook.
Even though it's a thin line, because sometimes when they don't have any socials, they're like Joe from you. So I'm not really sure. Sometimes it's like it's giving me borderline free. It's giving me you could kill me. I'm not really sure.
if they have
Too
social
spicy.
media under 1,000 followers, then
Yes,
like I
them
have a
have
story
our
for that too.
socials, but little followers. So if they're really in the
Yeah,
chattings with
little bit.
nobody. Yeah,
Yeah, true.
that's it. That's what I
So
want.
a red flag that I like for me is like talking bad about your ex. I'll never be okay with that because someone do you.
Yeah,
Someone do
yeah,
you. I don't think it's she.
yeah.
Real talk.
Makes me crazy all the time. So you never do nothing yet. I just cheat.
Listen, man, if you
I
leave some
Interesting.
man,
can't.
you think they're perfect.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no. I hate to hear when men talk about women. Oh my God.
Oh, my ex was crazy. What did you do to make her crazy?
Yeah, that's
Right.
a good question.
How you live to that
Exactly.
point?
What did you do?
How you
Give me the
live to that
story.
point?
Right.
Mhm.
And then I
And
just
them
feel like
not
that's
tell
a
the
womanish
story.
action.
Them
Because it
not
ain't no
talk good.
story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No story. Wow. Guys, I could go all night, but unfortunately, we have to cut. I'm so sad about this,
I know, right?
Had a good time.
Because
but
what
we
if
have to
flag
do
on red?
this. Well, next day if it blue, she gone. She don't even need to see a red once you say flag.
Like
It
the
didn't need
flag.
to
She
be
out.
Okay,
red.
so before we
Yeah.
go, Nats, what are other colors do you look for in a flag? I need to know. I didn't know there was more colors.
If it's not green, then it's a red flag.
It's not for her.
Yeah, if
If
it's not
it's
green, it's a red
not
flag.
green,
I like that.
it's not okay. So what about white?
White,
So
You
red
don't
dot.
hear the
say
woman, eh?
Right.
You said what you said. I
the
said
white
it
mean
not.
that you aren't for me. You're not ready for this yet. Right? Because
Okay,
I'm pretty intense. So yeah.
powerful.
You are.
Denille.
I like that. I like that. Well, guys, this has been fun. We will definitely be doing this again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you, Denille and Next, for joining us.
Yes, this was really
It was
good.
a pleasure. Thank you for
Thanks
having
for having
us.
us.
Never a problem. So, y'all get free friends whenever y'all decide to come over, you know.
Love all that sound.
No, when I come over, it's a link up, guys. Link up, stink up.
Yes. But thank you guys for listening, watching, tuning in. Remember to subscribe to Big Talks Podcast. And of course, if you haven't already, remember to also subscribe to Next Chat Podcast and Denille Renee's YouTube channel, XOXO Denille Renee and Next Jenner, for top quality, belly laughing, aching content. You will not be disappointed. You will come back and you will thank us later. But thank you guys for tuning in and see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the big